Cori Bush of Missouri, Democrat of Missouri, a member of the quote squad, is reportedly the subject of a criminal probe being run by the Federal Department of Justice related to an alleged misuse of funds for security services. Yeah. First reported by Punchbowl News based on six sources familiar with the investigation, the House Sergeant at Arms reportedly confirmed his cooperation with the Biden DOJ in its probe. The House announced on Monday that the Sergeant at Arms had been subpoenaed and was cooperating with the Justice Department. Punchbowl News scooped that the Justice Department was seeking spending records as a part of a probe of a House Democrat. The spending records they were seeking were in relation to an alleged misspending of security money. As we reported previously, Cori Bush has a quite unique relationship, literally, with her personal bodyguards. Oh, it's not. She says no. It's not the bodyguard Congressman Bush just recently married, which is the real thing that happened. Yes, the Queen is the Queen of defund the police. Is personally protected by a phalanx of armed security guards, one of which whom she fell in love with. I'd say Mazel Tov, but how she and some of her fellow squadsters might feel about that particular phrase. Anyway, the bodyguard I'm referring to is a man who is rather special, it seems. Yeah. Town hall friends over at the Washington Free Beacon dug up claims from one of Bush's security guards that he can summon tornadoes at will, cause earthquakes with his hate, and conduct blood rituals to bring ruin on his enemies, and is an intergalactic master of psychic self-defense, born 109 trillion years ago. These are quite the qualifications, which in some zany world explain why Bush's highest paid security guard. That's Bush's highest paid security guard. What the hell? Based on public records and online statements, the Free Beacon reported that this character has earned over $137,000 providing security services for Bush from 2020 to the spring of 2023. Yeah, it'd be cool. Over the past couple of years, I earned $137,000 for security services because you can call up a tornado. Anyway, the Free Beacon confirmed that Davis is in fact a St. Louis, Missouri spiritual guru known as Aha Singh Pinaki, who teaches classes on how to read minds, summon mythical beings, and maintain urban gardens to avoid having to buy food from the Jews. It's hard to imagine that 109 trillion years old could be adept to personal security, but being able to read minds helps. There's surely more to come as the OJ investigation plays out and more details are made public. So Cori Bush has used basically taxpayer funds to pay this guru who can read minds, summon up demons, right? And is an intergalactic master of psychic self-defense who was born 109 trillion years ago.